Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. And for this reading, I'm using my Morgan Greer tarot deck. Now, before I get started with the reading, I want to let you know about my upcoming webinar. It's a free webinar, so it's free for everyone, and it's going to be on Saturday, January the 10th at 12 p.m. And I'm going to put a link to the sign up page in just below this video in the description of the video. So if you're interested, you can sign up. It's going to be about all kinds of fun stuff. So how to choose a deck, tarot journaling, how to connect with your deck. It's going to be really, really fun. I also just want to let you know I have a horrible, horrible flu. You can probably tell from the sound of my voice. And I've been hallucinating and sweating like crazy. So I don't know if this is going to enhance my tarot reading skills or not. So it could be a weird reading. I just want to let you know. So we'll see. Okay, so we'll start with the first card. And this represents Monday and Tuesday of the upcoming week. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So, wow, that's a really nice start to the week. It's a nice way to begin the week with an ace. The aces are all about new beginnings and starting fresh, but this ace in particular is about finding your path in life, or feeling like you're on the right path. So I think everyone knows that feeling when they're doing something and they just know that, they're in the right place at the right time, doing what they're meant to be doing. So the beginning of the week is a really nice time to kind of focus on, your life path and where it is that you want to go. And one way that you can do this is look for keys and clues in your life as to kind of what your path is. And one way to do this is think of the things that you like to do that make it feel like the time is passing really, really quickly. Like for me, that's drawing. When I draw, the time goes by really fast. And think about the things that you do in your life that make you feel really, really in the moment and really alive and lit up. All of these things can indicate aspects of your life path and what you're meant to be doing. But that's kind of how we're starting the week off. It's a fresh start, and a lot of us will be getting more and more information about our paths in life and what direction it is that we're going. This card also represents an opportunity of some sort. So it could be a new job offer, or like a new job posting or something like that as well. So moving into the week, so Wednesday and Thursday, we've got the Nine of Swords. Is this 9 or 8? Let me count them. Yeah, it's 9 of Swords. And I can never tell with this deck because it's got Roman numerals. So with the 9 of Swords, here we're feeling like our hands are tied. So it's that feeling of, maybe a feeling of powerlessness or not being as in control as we like to be, particularly in regard to communication and our thoughts. So this card can come up if you're dealing with anxiety. And when you have one negative thought and then another one, and before you know it, you're in this sort of downward spiral of worry and anxiety. So it's come up to kind of warn you that you might be more susceptible than normal to that this week. But it's also, the swords are also about communication. And here we see someone with their hands tied. So this can represent kind of frustration that we're having a hard time communicating with someone. So we might feel like we've been very clear and compassionate in the way that we're communicating, and yet that other person doesn't seem to be listening or doesn't seem to hear the message that we're giving them. And that is just a challenge that is going to pass. There's nothing that you can do. You've done your part. You don't need to toss and turn at night about this. You don't need to worry about it. You've done the best that you can do, and this is something that will pass. and sort itself out with time. Okay, so moving on to the weekend, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we've got the Six of Wands. So I really like the Six of Wands. I love this card, and it's a nice card to get on the weekend. The Six of Wands is all about success. And I like how it's come after the Nine of Swords. So it's kind of, I feel like it's reassurance that anything you're worried about this week or any kind of communication issues you have with others is going to sort itself out by the end of the week. So it's nothing to really worry about too much. But the Six of Wands is all about, oh, holy crap, I'm sorry, it's not the Six of Wands, it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of Wands. Okay, so this is actually, forget what I just said, I totally lied to you. This is the 9 of Wands. See, I did warn you that I have a fever, so I am hallucinating, I'm delirious, I'm totally out of it. So what I said about not worrying too much about the Nine of Swords still stands, because I feel like, you know, this is a minor arcana card. This isn't a big deal. It's going to sort itself out pretty soon. But we've got the Nine of Swords, not the Six of Swords, or Nine of Wands, not the Six of Wands. And the Nine of Wands can come up if we're feeling a little bit, not defensive, but if we're feeling a little bit on guard. So if we kind of feel vulnerable and we feel the need to kind of protect ourselves and not, you know, step out into the limelight and be vulnerable and reveal ourselves. So this can be problematic if you are a performer or you're going to be doing some kind of public speaking this weekend of some sort. This can just represent that you feel kind of hesitant and unsafe when it comes to speaking in front of others or performing. So one thing that you can do, if this is you in your situation, is you can imagine the event that you're worried about, and imagine it going well, and picture yourself, you know, feeling confident, having a good time, doing what you're doing, and kind of get that feeling in your body as you picture yourself going through the steps of performing or speaking. That's one thing that I've tried, and that really does work quite a bit. But another meaning of the Nine of Swords is if you're a little bit kind of weary about another way to put this is if you've had experiences in the past that have been disappointing, or, you know, something didn't work out, and then that kind of can carry over into the future, and then you might feel kind of leery about stepping into the future all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and hoping for the best, because you know that in the past sometimes things haven't worked out. I think this relates to goals this week. And some of us, as we're, you know, moving into January, a lot of us are, you know, making resolutions or setting goals, and you might look back at the past year and realize that you didn't really achieve many of your goals that you set for yourself for 2014. So you might be leery to enter the new year all excited and setting a whole bunch of new goals based on that. And I'm kind of talking about myself here, because I didn't achieve any of my goals that I set for myself in 2014. And so this year I've decided not to set any goals at all. But yeah, this is about, you know, feeling kind of not so much expecting the worst, but we're hesitant to trust as we move forward. And again, that's just something that, you know, we're working through. And I want to bring your attention back to the Ace of Pentacles, because I feel like this card really, it's a positive card. It's about new beginnings. It's about getting in touch with the path that you're on. And it's important to kind of come back to what it is that you're wanting, what direction you want to go in, and what it is that you want to create. And doing that is going to help you with any kind of anxiety you're having and any kind of feelings of vulnerability or not being able to trust. So focusing on the positive, focusing on what's working, and focusing on the direction that you're wanting to go are all kind of themes of this week. So I want to wish you the best of luck this week. I hope you sign up for my webinar on Saturday. I'm looking forward to seeing you there. And thank you so much for watching.